have to read this comment. I couldn't get pregnant for 4 years, and one night I fell asleep to your fertility Reiki, and now my baby will be 1 in June. Thank you forever. Oh, I mean, I don't know if I deserve all of that credit. You definitely did a lot of work over on your end, but I'm so happy that I was able to assist in that, helping you release any sort of physical, emotional, mental, or even spiritual blockages in that process. Yay, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Hello everyone, and welcome into the live stream. We've been here for a hot minute, just relaxing and clearing away any energies that are unwanted, clearing away any energies that no longer are serving you, and really just starting this week off fresh so that you can feel revitalized, you can feel joyful, you can feel energized and like your cup is full for the rest of the week. If you are loving this healing or feeling this energy work, then go ahead and share some of your energy back with me. You can like the live stream, share the live stream, or follow if you have not already. Leave me an emoji with how you are feeling in the chat. We are currently doing collective healing, but for anyone who has manifestations that they really want to see come through for themselves, or if they're struggling with aspects in health, wealth, or relationships, you can let me know what that area of concern is at the top of my page. So go to the link in my bio, click TikTok live sessions, and I will tap into your energy and your energy only and do a quick healing for you. You do get a replay of the recording sent to you after in an email, so you can rewatch it as many times as you please. know in the chat with an emoji. We're going to go ahead and tap in a little bit further. There has been something tickling my nose for the past 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep my composure. One of those little white fuzzies. Feels so good to itch it. Okay, so I'm going to have you sit up straight. For those of you guys who have been here for a while, you know exactly what we're about to do. Let me know if it's your first time here. Raise your hand if this is your first time to one of my live streams or to energy healing and Reiki in general. So let's go ahead and sit up straight, allowing your spine to really be stacked, one vertebrae after the other, all the way up to the top of your head. So base of spine to the top of the head. Taking your shoulders, rolling them up, back, and down. If you want to do a couple shoulder rolls backwards, shoulder rolls frontwards, and then finish back, you totally can. Hello to all the newbies. Welcome in. Unclench your jaw by separating your teeth and placing your tongue on the roof of your mouth. You're going to relax all the muscles of the face, all the muscles of the shoulders, the chest, the waist, the hips, the glutes, the thighs, the quads, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, the heels of the feet, soles of the feet, balls of the feet, and the toes, all the way down through your arms as well. Elbows, wrists, hands, fingertips. I want you to take your hands, blow into them, or rub them together first, blow into them 3 times, and just keep them here in a bit of a prayer position right at the heart. Close your eyes and relax. Right here, I want you to really take a moment to tap into that part of you that is pure consciousness, that part of you that is pure spirit, your higher self, if you will. You may start to feel a tingle in your crown, your third eye. You may start to feel heat generate within your hands. Make sure that your feet are planted on solid ground so you can feel supported, you can feel stable, you can feel solid, secure. Breathing in through the nose and deep down to the belly, from the belly out through the mouth. And with every inhale, you are inhaling deeper and deeper into your being, the energy of your own spirit, in through the nose, down to the belly, out through the mouth. Filling in your own cup, in through the nose, down to the belly, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, giving yourself some peace, ease, and grace all the way down to the belly, and exhaling through the mouth. Good. You can keep your hands here for as long as it is comfortable, and you can bat your eyelashes open if they're not open already. And we're going to get into some more energy healing for you to kind of clear away any impurities in your energetic field. Clearing away, clearing away, clearing away. Hello to everyone who is new here. My name is Melody Unique, but I also go by Mystique Awakening. I am an energy healer and spiritual mentor, and in today's live stream, we are doing some collective healing to start off. This is how we typically start off all of our healing sessions. And then in a moment, we're going to tap into personal Reiki healing sessions. I always say that it is such a blessing. It's so good to stay consistent with receiving Reiki through YouTube videos or through TikTok live streams, but just know that they are still very generalized, and there's nothing like getting a personal session. And it's just a mini session, just a little bit of a tune-up, a clean-up, a tweak for any areas of concern that you have for your health, your wealth, and even your relationships. So you can share with me what that area of concern is, what's really troubling you, or the manifestation that you want to empower with Reiki. And you can let me know this area of concern at the link at the top of my bio, and click the button that says TikTok live sessions. That way we can get our line going. It's first come, first serve, and we will get to those in just a moment. Someone's asking, does this cure depression? So I went through many different depressive episodes in my life, and when I got out of them, it was always like short and temporary. I always found my way back into a very depressive state where I wasn't able to get out of bed, I wasn't eating, wasn't showering, wasn't taking care of myself, wasn't brushing my teeth, wasn't washing my clothes or doing anything for my home. It was terrible. Not good. I don't say that lightly whatsoever. And it wasn't until I got into healing my energy centers that I actually found more relief, and it allowed me to purge all of the unprocessed and stagnant emotion within my being that was causing a lot of my depression energy. And so through working through my energy centers, through being consistent in connecting to my emotions, connecting to my physical body, connecting to my mental and spiritual bodies, that's what's allowed me to stay out of that depressive state for over 5 years now. So if you are going through depression and you're needing a little bit more of a boost, if you will, to kind of work on that motivation, work on that consistency, that discipline, but also to clear away anything that could be weighing you down. Usually it's typically found in the solar plexus, sacral, maybe even heart space, but solar plexus is typically, if it's underactive or blocked, what's going to keep you in a depressive state. So if you're dealing with that and you want some healing sent to you, that's where we can give you a personal session here on the live stream. When I remove negative energy, the energy gets transmuted, and so you'll see me do a lot of plucking movements, and so that would be me extracting it. And then my movements are very intuitive based, so I'm not going to sit here and say that every single movement is a very particular thing, but there are some movements that do mean something sometimes. And so typically I will take that energy, I will extract it, and then it gets transmuted or alchemized, so it turns into healing energy, and I send that right back to you. So no, I do not absorb any sort of impurities or energies that no longer serve you. All of that gets sent right back into you, but in a way that it's actually going to heal you instead of continuing to burden you. This is hang drum music. Hang drum, H-A-N-G, drum music. This is also referred to, I believe, as like a hand pan as well. I'm new to Reiki. Do you find it easier to do it in person, one-on-one with someone? The ease is just about the same if I'm doing it in person or online. It's really the same. It doesn't feel much different other than there would be a physical person in front of me, so I would be doing hands-on. Primarily when I am doing this through a live stream or some sort of virtual session, it's going to be me beaming the Reiki to you, because obviously I'm not able to touch you. So, mostly just being sent through beaming. How do I know if it's ASMR or healing that I feel? You're feeling both. At least with me, you're feeling both. So can Reiki heal depression or just help dealing with it? Both. I would say both, to be honest. However, I have used different healing modalities. So what actually helped me heal my depression, and this is for me personally, is purging the energy that was stagnant within my energy centers. So then I was facilitating a more proper flow of energy throughout my whole entire being. So that means that there were reduced blockages. Everything that was underactive was now getting into a balanced state. Everything that was overactive, I don't know if I said overactive, if it was under or overactive, whatever it was, I brought that more into a balanced state within my being. And through doing this, your whole entire frequency changes. And when you're energy healing and your frequency changes, you no longer align with the vibration or with the energy of depression. And so that's what was able to really help me. And lifestyle changes. There were some people I needed to cut out. There were environments that I was in that I needed to get out of as well. And so making those lifestyle changes outside of energy healing is very important, because you can energy heal yourself, but if you're stuck in the same environment that's causing that depression, it's going to be very difficult to feel like you're fully getting to the state of whatever you can call normalcy, whatever you can call happiness, joy, and bliss. And so energy healing, energy cleansing, and staying consistent, making the necessary changes outside of myself in my environment was very, very crucial. Getting into my physical body was also something that really, really helped me out. And I actually have a video here on TikTok and on YouTube that's like a full 10-minute video that shares with you my exact steps of how I was able to heal the depression that I had for myself, for anyone else who's going through that and is looking for some sort of solution. Those are just the things that really have helped me. When I work with other clients, I notice that a lot of the times the energies that they're holding on to are not only their own, but they're other people's as well. So I will work on clearing all of the energy that they're holding on to from others, as well as clearing the energy that they're holding on to for themselves. And typically what I find as a commonality, it may not be the case for every single person, but a commonality that I find is definitely going to be a blocked or underactive solar plexus, and then a lot of stuff going on with the heart space. And typically when we clear those and really work on balancing those, you'll notice a lot of the depression energies start to go away. Is it normal to sometimes feel nauseous after watching Reiki? Yes, that's why it's so important to do some breath work. Not everyone feels that way, but it's very important to do some breath work, but it's showing you as well that there's stuff that's needing to be purged, probably coming from your solar plexus. So drink a lot of water and do some light stretching as well to really help the flow of the Reiki energy enter all of your energy centers. I'm literally so scared and stressed all the time because of school. It's actually paralyzing. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that, my love. If you're wanting me to send you individual Reiki to help with that and see what energy centers are really kind of in a state right now keeping you in fear or in stress and overwhelm, then we can definitely do an individual Reiki session. Just go to the top of my page, let me know. You can copy and paste exactly what you just said, and I'll be able to tap into your energy, see what's going on, and help you out to alleviate that and bring you back into a state of balance. Something that can also be very helpful for you guys too, especially if you feel like you're trying to shake off that depression energy, you're trying to shake off the burnout, the overwhelm, the stress that is piling up on you day to day, then protecting your energy. I have a video again that's going to be in the link in my bio called Protect Your Energy, using the 5 elements, and that's going to show you exactly how to use earth, fire, air, water, and spirit to cleanse your energetic field, because once your energetic field is clear, it will start to strengthen and fortify, thus protecting you more from any ill will, negativity, evil eye, jealousy, competition energy, things that other people can be sending to you, or if you're living in one of those environments or working in an environment that's very chaotic, it will help to keep the energies that are good for you in, and then keep the energies that are not so good for you out. That's going to be a game changer for you, especially to anyone dealing with anxiety, looking for more solutions. If you have not been energy cleansing yourself, try it out. Literally give it like 2 to 3 days and then come back to me and share with me exactly how it's been working for you. Where can we find that video? The Protect Your Energy video is at the top of my page and the link in my bio. How to energy cleanse exactly? Yes, the Protect Your Energy video is going to show you exactly how to cleanse your energy. Tap back into the breath whenever you are feeling like you're disconnecting a bit from the Reiki, or you're wanting to feel it much stronger. You can always consent out loud in your head or even in the chat as well, just for some added receptivity. Smurf is like, please come live with me. I need this energy every day. You should get attuned to Reiki. If you like Reiki so much that you want it around you every single day, get attuned, and you can put Reiki in your food, in your water, in your bedroom, in your car. Give it to your plants, your animals. And deep down to the belly, from the belly, out through the mouth. Did you pick up the Reiki right away, or did it take time? I picked it up right away just because once you go through your attunement, it really is just within you, and you focus on hand movements and everything like that. Attunement or a placement is the infusion of the Reiki energy into your being so that you can then send it out to yourself and to others. And that's exactly what Reiki training is for. And I do have Reiki training available, so anyone who's wanting more details on that, you can DM me Reiki training, and I'll send you the links so you can learn more and enroll. Everyone that does Reiki is always so positive and happy. I'm getting so motivated to get this. Absolutely. Definitely. I always say that if you feel the calling to really work on your energy and you want to have a modality under your belt, Reiki is definitely a great gentle one to start off. I don't personally believe it takes a lot of education. I mean, there's obviously lots of information to know and learn and process and remember, but in terms of Reiki and then other healing modalities, I feel like Reiki is one of the easiest to get into. And it's very versatile as well. That's why it's great for not only clearing away certain energies that are not serving you, but it's great to also enhance manifestation. So I love when people come to me and they're like, okay, I want a one-on-one Reiki session, but it's for this promotion. I'm like, okay, bet, like, let's get you in that bag. Like, let's get you that promotion. Let's get you that raise. I remember I was doing a Reiki retreat and someone had a personal Reiki healing session during it, and it was for luck. And they were like, I just need some more luck into my life. I feel like things have been stagnant. I'm looking for some newness. I want to open up more pathways of success. And so we did that personal Reiki healing session. It got sent directly to her. And then within that same week, she was like, you would not believe what happened. I'm like, tell me, because I love hearing like Reiki success stories. And she was essentially saying that there is this job that she's been wanting for the past 5 years, and every single time she would submit her resume, she wouldn't really hear back from them. And then they finally reached back after 5 years, and it was going to be in the state where she wanted to move to. So she wanted to move to New York, and she was going to move there by the end of the month. And so everything happened so fast to her, like for her, and it all happened within the week that we did the Reiki healing session. So it was great. I need a one-on-one for a baby. You should have been in here earlier, Taylor. I don't know if you were here early, but someone was like, I was trying to get pregnant for 4 years, and then I fell asleep watching your fertility Reiki, and now I'm celebrating my baby's first birthday in June. I love that. How can we differentiate from fake Reiki healers on this app? Can people receive bad Reiki? Yes, people can receive bad Reiki. People can also receive stuff that's not even Reiki. So that's why I always use a lot of discernment before I receive Reiki from anyone else. If I do, I typically don't receive Reiki from anyone else. I receive it from myself. That's like enough. I'm attuned to it already. But if I ever see someone who's like doing some like ASMR Reiki, I'm always like, okay, are you just an ASMR artist? And I'll look into their page, and if it's typically them just doing a whole bunch of ASMR, I'm like, you're probably not a Reiki healer. If they just do Reiki on their page, then perhaps they could definitely be. But I always like, if I feel sketched out or energetically my higher self tells me, no, like this healer is not for you, then I don't consent to receive it energetically through my higher self. My higher self already knows. Your higher self already knows as well. But if you do wind up consenting to get energy work done from someone who's not actually an energy healer, you don't know what they could be doing to your energy. So it's very important to not only have your own discernment and have that conversation with your higher self. Your higher self will know best when to protect you for the most part. But there have been times where sometimes they could be even trained or certified in Reiki, but they're just not the healer for you, so it doesn't feel quite right, and that's fine. So you might need to get like another clearing from someone else who you actually trust, but always asking them to like, hey, like, who certified you and where did you get your certification, and you know, things like that, like what kind of Reiki do you learn and stuff like that is going to be very helpful. So I got my Reiki training done through the International Center for Reiki Training, and everyone who works with me to get their Reiki certification also goes through that organization. Do I have a new YouTube channel? Yes, I do. I also have a Reiki membership. I'm so excited to be putting some more videos in there this week, but I have a Reiki membership that you can subscribe to. It's called Inner Harmony, and that can be found at the top of my page. There I have a whole bunch of Reiki videos that I don't post on YouTube. Can you do Reiki for intelligence and fast learning? Yes, Amy, I can. If you'd like to get a personal Reiki healing on the live stream, you can submit that intention in the place where it says areas of concern, and we can do Reiki healing for you on that. Is there anything you can't use Reiki for? Not that I've found, truly. Reiki is extremely versatile. Do you have an opinion on grounding mats? I would like a grounding mat, yeah, absolutely. A little copper, a little tourmaline, a little amethyst, for sure. but I typically just use rocks, or I go outside and I ground. Beautiful. All right, so we have someone who's in line for a personal Reiki healing session. So let me go ahead and see what their area of concern is. Give me one moment. Okay, so we have it for Bree. And Bree, her birthday is this week. So she wants me to just do a little bit of like a happy birthday sort of Reiki healing for her. Totally got you, Bree. Beautiful. So we'll open up some pathways for you to receive a lot of blessings, a lot of the manifestations that have yet to come. Let's see if we can kind of fast track those manifestations for you. I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, so for Bree, I'm sensing some stuff in the heart space, some stuff in the solar plexus, and even the sacral. And so I'm actually going to start with the sacral first and clear out from the bottom to the top. That way, if you have been trying to manifest certain things, they come to you with a little bit more ease, a little bit more flow. The sacral is where we hold a lot of water in our body, and so if you've been experiencing a lot of lack of flow lately, there could be some reasons behind that. With the kind of energy I'm feeling in the sacral, I feel like the energy in the sacral is blocked, so we'll go ahead and kind of open up some pathways there for you. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Sacral is where we also hold a lot of our inspiration, spontaneity, creativity, personality, self-expression, and how we connect to others, our sensuality, sexuality. And so when this area is blocked, it really does kind of cut off our potential to receive. It cuts off our potential to feel inspired or creative. So we're just going to make sure that we are adding some extra healing in that area. I'm going to go ahead and infuse some Reiki symbols here to really help you release the emotion that is pent up here, but in a gentle way, in a peaceful way. Good. I would definitely say for you, getting into some somatic movement, so hip opening stretches, tapping, just dancing, rolling your hips, allowing you to focus in on the waist, the hips, and the upper thighs or legs is going to be very, very beneficial to keep this area nice and open and break apart any pent-up energy here. And then I'm going to move up to the solar plexus, seeing what's going on here for you. Honestly, it feels sensitive and very overactive. So when we have an overactive solar plexus, it can lead to a lot of self-judgment or self-criticism, maybe even criticism of others. Sometimes we feel like we are almost hyperactive in a sense, but we're exhausted at the same time. So maybe you're someone who has a lot of energy drinks or a lot of caffeine in your system, maybe a lot of sugar in your system, and you're just kind of running off that like artificial energy. But it's not serving you. So be very, very mindful, especially after this healing session, to kind of cut down any processed foods or sugar or caffeine, just kind of limit it a little bit more and get some actual rest. Get some actual rest as much as you can. allowing yourself to kind of give yourself some grace for everything that you've accomplished this far, and allow yourself to have a different perception or perspective of yourself and everything that you have completed so far. That way it can lead for you to have more success, but with doing a lot less things. So a lot less action, taking a lot less effort. So just kind of extracting some energies here that are keeping you in a state of overactivity in the solar plexus. Keep breathing. I'm actually going to have you take your hands, rub them together, feel that heat, feel that friction, blow into them 3 times, and place them on your solar plexus, so right above your navel, on your belly. Infuse a lot of ease, comfort, peace, and calm. With every inhale you take and with every exhale, we're purging anything that no longer serves you. Out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Good. Infusing some Reiki symbols here to bring this area more into balance, to allow you to process these emotions. I feel like your emotional body is definitely calling out to you at this time, so making sure that you're tapping into your emotional body for the next few weeks is going to help you and process these emotions. Don't allow yourself to hide from your emotions, stop yourself from feeling emotions, push your emotions down or ignore them. Allow yourself to fully feel them and process them, because that's what's really going to allow you to get into the receiving mode, because you're creating more space in your energy centers and within your being for potential, for blessings, for miracles, for downloads and codes even from spirit to really help you navigate life. But yeah, I feel there's a bunch of overactivity there, so this healing energy is going to continue to be sent to you throughout the next 10 days. So just take care of yourself, drink a lot of water, allow yourself to find grace with, again, everything that you've been doing. Your spirit guides just keep saying, like, be proud of yourself for what you've accomplished so far, and, take it easy. When you think of your future, don't think about all the effort that you have to put in, all the action, all the productivity. Just allow yourself to really be, settle down. Getting into the present moment. Okay, now we're getting into that heart space energy. Your heart space needs you to get more into the present moment. My goodness. And that can be challenging for us from time to time, especially when we feel like we have a lot of things to do, or even things that we're just looking forward to. It doesn't have to be all like responsibility, but things that you're looking forward to, and future plans, future travel, future meetings, conferences, things like that, where you could be looking forward to it, but just feeling on the back end that it's going to require so much out of you. It's keeping you in a state where you're thinking too much about the future, is what I'm seeing. And so the heart space is like, stay present. Get into your body, feel the now. Feel the now. I'm going to go ahead and infuse some Reiki symbols into the heart space to really help you feel comfortable with being present. Beautiful. I'm going to have you take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good job, good job. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I would say that if there's any recommendations for you, definitely energy cleansing, but specifically the earth element was calling out. When you are grounding your energy with earth, it is going to allow you to feel very present. And so make sure that you're doing so without technology, without distractions. Even refrain from like reading a book while you are doing this grounding practice for at least 20 minutes. And then if you want to continue grounding for like an hour and then read your book, that's fine. But really allowing your mind, your body, and your soul to all be connected in the here and now is going to do wonders, because that's how we actually tap into the receiving mode. You cannot tap into the receiving mode thinking too far into the future or too far back into the past. It's got to happen right here, right now. That's also where you're able to tap into pure consciousness a lot more, and your ego will start to kind of dissolve or even integrate, and you will be more spiritually led through your own divine spirit, where life gets much easier and you can receive those blessings that we're talking about. So happy birthday. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap in. Energy cleansing is going to be super important, as well as if you're really looking to clear your own energy centers, connect to that emotional body. I do have a 4-week program called Beyond Balance. The very first week we talk about tapping into the physical body, super great for being present. Second week we get into the emotional body, which is what I think that you need the most, and how to actually identify, process, and filter these emotions through your being so they're no longer getting stagnant or blocking your energy centers. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I'll let you know in an email afterwards more information about that and the link to enroll. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and tap out of your energy. Thank you. A couple questions. When I'm doing individual personal healing sessions, no, you guys do not receive the Reiki. If you are feeling relaxed, if you are feeling good, if you are having emotional releases, it's just because this whole entire live stream is just already infused with Reiki. I write the Reiki on the camera before I get started. It's on my hands when we do the collective healing, and just the space in general is very relaxing. Plus you're receiving the ASMR benefits from it as well. But when I'm sending the Reiki energy to a specific person through a personal healing session, it's just getting sent to them. You guys are just experiencing the calm Zen environment. I think someone was asking if I could do a depression and anxiety Reiki. I do have pre-recorded videos of that on YouTube, but if you're wanting me to do a depression and anxiety Reiki for you right here on the live stream as a personal session, you can head to the top of my page and let me know that that's your area of concern. Let me see if there's any other questions I need to get to. I think that was it. Thank you so much for the compliments. You guys have been like bombarding me with compliments. Thank you so much. I wouldn't say bombarding, like showering me with compliments. I appreciate that. I see all of it. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get into our, oh my goodness gracious, our other session for the day. Let's see what we got. We have Celia. Celia, you have a sacral chakra blockage. Okay, let's definitely go ahead and tap into that, see what's going on for you, Celia, and get some healing energy into that place for you. Celia, I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Okay, Celia, let's see what's going on here specifically in the sacral. I believe that you've absorbed some energy of toxicity with a former partner. I'm not sure if you just got released from an ex, like within the last year or so, maybe 6 months. I could be like guesstimating here. It could also not have been an ex, but more of like a situationship, or someone who was just kind of like a one-time thing, or it was super casual. But I'm sensing that you picked up a lot of their karma and it's not even yours, and that can happen a lot when we're being physically intimate with other people. We have an energetic exchange when we're doing so. And so if you've been feeling, you said yes the last 3 months that you've ended it, okay, it's in there. So you, right here it says spirit healer. So you're a spirit healer, so you're down for the woo-woo stuff. Before I get into the healing session, I'm going to say a cord cutting ceremony, important, with actual candles. Like, don't just do a cord cutting where it's a meditation. That can help you, but doing a cord cutting where it's actual like candles and you have your protection and you have the twine, that is really, really, really going to help you. And if you don't know how to do that by yourself and you would like me to do that on your behalf, then we could work something out and talk about it in the DMs, and then I will do that process for you to help cut it out. You said I had to do it for me, but it felt like it didn't work. Okay. Oh, you said I had someone do it for me, but it felt like it didn't work. Okay, let's talk about that in the DMs and see if we can get something that feels like it actually works for you. I'm not sure how they did it or what the process was, but we'll communicate more about that in the DMs, because what I'm sensing is it's still very much present. Maybe it cut some of the ties or some of the things, But I would actually prefer you to do it through like all the people that you've had in the past. So if it was just for that one person, maybe that's why I'm still sensing stuff for you. But I would say let's do a cord cutting ceremony for all of the intimate relationships that you've been in to just knock it out. Because if there's something about me, we're getting to the root of it, baby. Like I don't mess around. So we'll make sure that you're good if you decide to do something like that in the future with me. But with that being said, I definitely feel this energy permeating upwards. And so I'm not sure if you've been having digestive issues lately. I'm not sure if you've been feeling like acid reflux. I'm not sure if you've been having shortness of breath or something like that. Maybe even some like cavities in your mouth. I'm just sensing a lot of energy coming like upwards. And you said yes, 100%. Okay, that is where it's stemming from. Okay, it's all coming from the sacral. So I'm happy that you already knew that it was in the sacral. I'm going to kind of check up on the other energy centers, see what's kind of going on there to really help you out a lot. If you're having painful moon cycles, if your moon cycle and you're not taking any like birth control and you're just more like natural, if it's not matching up with the moon cycle, then that's also another sign of imbalance for you, things like that. So without further ado, let's clear that area for you as much as we possibly can in this one session. I'm going to have you take your hands, rub them together. Feel that friction, feel that heat. Blow into your hands 3 times, please. Place them on both of your ovaries, okay? And every inhale you take, you're going to breathe in and just giving yourself that love, giving yourself that honor, giving yourself that respect is what I need to hear right now. So you can say yes, healing energy, but really just keep it like respect, honor, like respect, honor, acknowledgement. Like it needs to be seen from you, that energy center, more than you doing like the actual healing work. Infuse your energy, but infuse like the respect, the honor, the boundary setting, the protection, if you will, and I'll do the rest for right now. Keep breathing in through that area, and when you exhale out, you are purging everything out through the mouth with your breath. Good job. You may start to feel some emotional releases flaring up. That is perfectly fine and normal. Give yourself the grace, the time, and the space to do that here and now. You are safe. You are protected. Good job. Keep going. 4 more, at least 4 more breaths. Keep your hands there. You may feel very lightheaded right now. I'm seeing like energy just shot right up to the crown. That's good, but it was very fast. So if you're feeling dizzy or if you're feeling lightheaded or you're feeling like, ooh, I feel like I'm on a boat right now, getting a little seasick, that's fine. Keep breathing. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel grounded. Feel supported. I feel it almost coming up through the front and down through the back. Good. That means that we facilitated a really good flow of energy from spirit down to the crown, down through the crown. So spirit energy comes down through our crown, and then we receive that earth medicine energy up through the root, and then the cycle continues and continues, and I'm feeling that cycle for you right now more than ever. So that is very, very good. We want to make sure that this healing is staying with you for as long as possible. The healing is already going to continue to work on your energy for the next 10 days or so, but I'm going to infuse some extra symbols in here to keep up with this great flow. What's good about this, what I love about clearing other people's energy from your energy field and from your being, is that it's much easier than the energy that you have, because typically we don't want to hold on to other people's energy, but we hold on to like the energy that we've cultivated, the fear or the doubt, the lack, the worry. It's sometimes easier to let go of other people's stuff than it is our own, and so I can sense for you it was easy. Okay, good. I was going to tap into the rest of your energy centers to see if there was stuff going on there, but because I'm sensing such a beautiful cycle of flow, I feel like the natural organic process of you discharging and expelling that energy is going to really help out with the whole entire process. But your head, protect your crown. So veil, if you know what veiling is, having a bandana, a hat, some sort of cover up, some fabric, spray it with Florida water or do a smoke cleanse on it, pray with the intention to protect you, and use that to veil yourself at this time, because when you're able to do that, it kind of minimizes a lot of the what's the word I'm looking for, sensitivities, if you will, especially if you're going out in public today, having meetings, something like that, going to the grocery store, doing errands. Your crown feels like very open because it hasn't been for a while. So what I'm sensing is that the blockage in the sacral has created an imbalance in the crown, which I think it blocked the crown as well, because typically whenever we have a blockage in the lower three energy centers, it's directly impacting the top three. And just because your name said spirit healer, I'm imagining you do some sort of energy work or you do some sort of spirit work in general. And so if you've been trying to like boost your intuition, enhance your psychic abilities and stuff like that, and it hasn't been working, it like all kind of kicked off right now for you. So the next 3 days are going to be very fun. Protect your energy. It's going to be very fun. You said my crown is always ringing, tingling, and you said I feel that. Yeah. So you're going to have a great time doing some divination practices the next couple days. But please protect your energy so it doesn't get overwhelming for you, and integrate it. Now you're going to be in a process of integrating. I love doing work on spiritual people. I mean, everyone's typically spiritual who comes to me, but people who are like woo-woo enough and they get it and they're doing this kind of work, some of the flow of energy can be just very potent in the way that things happen. So yes, your divination practices, tarot readings, oracle readings, whatever it is that you do, they're all going to be heavily impacted. This is going to be a great time for you to like get in some bookings and like be accurate in your manifestations, be accurate in your readings, but take it easy and take it slow because you are integrating all of it. So yes, it will feel like it's declining. It's not declining. You're just going to integrate it within the next few weeks. Probably won't take you too long. And energy cleanse. You have to energy cleanse. Please, 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 please. I would say doing an egg cleanse. There's an egg cleanse video on my TikTok. Once you scroll down, you'll see egg cleanse, doing that directly on the solar plexus, or doing that directly on the sacral. You can do your whole entire body if you want. Totally fine. But then spend some extra time in the sacral. What else am I receiving for you? Feeling a lot of lightness in the shoulders. I'm just feeling the energy flow through your being very nicely. So I'm happy with where we're at right now. I will tap out of your energy. I would say that if you are looking to continue to do this kind of process for yourself and clear out any blockages when you feel them so that you don't, you can always, get a Reiki healing session with me now that we've worked together and you feel comfortable with working with me. But if you are ever in a state of being where you're like, I really kind of want to learn how to do this for myself as well, the program that I have is called Beyond Balance, and it gives you everything that you need to know in terms of how to find those blockages in your being, how to purge the energy in your being, and then it teaches you everything about energy cleansing as well. So you don't have to get my Protect Your Energy using the 5 elements cleansing video separately if you get Beyond Balance, because it's already in Beyond Balance for you. But that's if that resonates for you and you're ready to do that kind of work together. It's only 4 weeks, it's self-paced, and it also includes Reiki. But that's all that I have for you at this time. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap in and trusting me with this process. We'll respond over email about the cord cutting and see if it's something that we still want to do, because yes, we cleared a lot today, but we'll see what happens. When we clear out certain blockages, it's very important that we also infuse things that we rather have in there. And so I don't know what your lifestyle choices are. I don't know what your environment is like. I don't want to see us do this beautiful clearing energy. Yes, I infuse symbols. Yes, I infuse Reiki. But if whatever your lifestyle or behavioral or environment is, like choices are, that could be filling in the gap of where we already had stuff that we didn't want, if that makes sense. So, doing the cord cutting to make sure that everybody's stuff from before is cleared out could just be some added assurance on top of what we're doing here today, because using that kind of ceremony is very powerful, very, very powerful, and I want to see you progress and not go back in terms of the sacral block for you. So thank you so much for, again, allowing me to tap in. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. That was a very good healing. Loved that. You said Florida water every day. You said I wear a beanie all the time. Beautiful. Good. That's exactly what I like to see. Let's see if there's any other messages that I need to respond to at this time. Good. Feels like such a release. Beautiful. And keep up with me too. Let me know how you're feeling in a few days. How can you protect your own energy? By making sure that you're energy cleansing daily, I would say, just for like some maintenance. And if you don't know how to cleanse your energy, I have a video at the top of my page. Click the link in my bio, and it says Protect Your Energy, and I walk you through how to use all the 5 elements of earth, water, fire, air, and spirit to cleanse your energy. When you're cleansing your energy, you are strengthening your energetic field. Your energetic field is what protects your energy. So you want to make sure it's strong and it's clear. What's the best form of cleansing? Just using one of the 5 elements, one or more of the 5 elements, and depending on what you're going through, in life, a lot of energy releases. Depending on what it is that you're going through in life, you may want to turn to one element over the other. So if, let's say you have a lot of inflammation, you're really angry, you're a frustrated person, things are happening very fast in your life, and you're moving and you're going through a lot of chaos, you probably don't want to continue to use a lot of fire to cleanse yourself at that time. Maybe you want to use something more like earth or something like water if you're going through a lot of that anger and stuff like that. How much are your cord cuttings? To be honest, this is not like a service that I offer to everybody. Like I don't have like a certain, like I have my services and my programs, and cord cutting is really not a part of that mix. So it'll probably, I don't know what other people charge. Maybe like $40. I don't know. I typically have like prices set for like everything, but cord cuttings, again, it's typically, if it's friends and family, I'm just like, we need this cut, we got to do it. But I understand that I have to do an energetic exchange in form of business to people that I don't know and that they're online and everything like that, just to keep my own business and my own energy sacred and respect myself and honor myself. So I would say like easy $40. I'll send you the video so that you can review it, and you can kind of see how they burn. Because I think it's important to watch how it burns as well. I'll fast forward it though, because it could be a lot, like having a whole entire cord cutting session. Plus I have to get the materials for it as well. I don't have candles on me handy. And so part of like the $40 or whatever is me being able to go to the store, get the candles, get the twine, get everything I need to get a plate that like I can use for it. Cause sometimes the plates break and shatter. So a lot of it is just going to be like cost for the actual equipment, and then being able to do that and then upload it, send it to you, and give you any other insights that I have reading the fire as well. But that's what I would say. Okay, great. So we have someone else who has signed up here for we have a couple people. Beautiful, yay. Ready for you guys. Just give me 1 second here while I get everything in order. We have Ruth. Hey Ruth, you came back for another session, yay. Okay, and then after that I see Emily here. Okay, beautiful. Let's get to Ruth right away. You sure? But to practice every day, this work can impact your own energy. To practice energy cleansing, protecting your energy, or Reiki, do you mean? The more energy healing work and spiritual practices you do, they're always going to impact your energy for sure. Hi Ruth, I see you here. Let's go ahead and tap into your energy. I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beautiful. Health issues, high stress at work. I believe last time, Ruth, we did just health issues, right? I'm not sure if you feel comfortable telling me what those are, and if not, that's totally fine. I'll just go ahead and meet you there energetically. But the high stress at work, I can only imagine, is something that's heavily impacting, if not causing, some of those health issues. So for you, Ruth, I'm pretty sure the last time that we did a healing, I probably mentioned the Beyond Balance program. I will mention it again just to give you a little bit more insight that I may not have given you the first time about it, if it's something that resonates with you. In that program, I go over how to decompress your energy of stress and anxiety, especially when it comes from work too. I did a whole entire Reiki retreat one time a couple months ago, I think back in February, that was about reducing the levels of stress and anxiety specifically that come from work. And I broke it down to the 4 energy bodies, which is the physical body, emotional body, mental body, and spiritual body. So I go through with you in that program how to decompress and the rule to releasing for decompression. Like for instance, one of them, the physical one, is movement versus stagnation, or stagnation versus movement. So a lot of the times that we're feeling pent up stress and anxiety in a very physical way and we're not doing anything to release it, it then turns very solid within our body, and the way to decompress from the physical body would be through movement. And so we go over different movement techniques that make you feel good, that make you feel joyous, that aren't just okay, I gotta do 15 push-ups today because I gotta decompress. No, it's something that you like to do. So for me personally, being able to decompress from my physical body means that I'm doing a lot of dance, I'm doing a lot of yoga, I'm doing a lot of stretches, I'm going on a walk with my dogs, I'm allowing myself to have free flow of movement. And so that's something that allows me to decompress on a physical level. And so we go through the rules of releasing for all the rest of the bodies. That could be a game changer for you. If again that's something that resonates, but I want to make sure that you have all the information that you can so that you can remain consistent in this and actually see some long-lasting results. But let's go ahead and tap back in to the breath. So in through the nose, Ruth. Feel that oxygen radiate through your whole entire being, and on your exhale, we're going to release that stress and anxiety together. In through the nose. Out through the mouth, releasing that stress and anxiety. In through the nose, and out through the mouth, releasing that stress and anxiety. Keep up with the breath. Ruth, for you, I don't remember off the top of my head which energy centers I said for you the last time, but they may be similar. So I would like to also know, besides this Reiki healing energy, what you've been doing to maintain the work that we did the last time, and see if there's any areas we can tweak and room for improvement. But I'm feeling stuff in the heart space, solar plexus, sacral, and root for you. Primarily though, the heart, solar plexus, and sacral is where I'm seeing the majority of this kind of stress and anxiety energy. said I've been trying to breathe more. High anxiety and blood pressure diagnosis recently for the first time. Okay. Do you do anything to get into your physical body? Do you energy cleanse? Do you ground your energy with skin to earth contact? Yes, I've been grounding. Beautiful. How long have you been grounding when you go out? And is it once a day or twice a day? And do you walk a lot? Okay, for the physical body. Good. Once a day. And when it's the once a day, how long? I'm going to write some Reiki symbols on those areas for you. I'm going to smooth out your aura, your energetic field. Everything feels a lot cooler in the system, which is great. I'm not sure if you have been experiencing a lot of just like heat or like you get like hot flashes recently or anything like that, but just energetically I was feeling a lot of warmth. So we kind of tone that down a little bit within you as well. And that could also be something that energetically triggers and sets off your stress and anxiety. So the elements of earth, I'm not sure, again, I know that you said once a day for grounding, but the energy of earth, it's going to be very important for you to reduce that stress and anxiety using the element of water as well. So Florida water, Kananga water, rain water. If it's raining outside, go into your grounding when it's raining. A slight drizzle, even a storm is great for purification. So if you want to get a little crazy and a little bit hippy dippy, then going outside in some sort of rain can really help you. If not doing one of those, then creating some moon water. So creating water under the full moon or the new moon, setting an intention to purify you, to release that stress and anxiety. But with the combination of you doing energy cleansing, and if you do decide that you want to enroll into the Beyond Balance program, infusing both of those together is going to make a huge difference. I do not lie. I do not it's not a hyperbole or anything like that. Like, it really will improve your energy levels, and it will really help you minimize that stress and anxiety, if not kind of help it all together. Now, we always have a little bit of stress, or sometimes anxiety gets triggered, but if you're having high blood pressure right now and you're being those visits and you're getting diagnosed with things, it's really important that we make these kinds of energetic changes, because it's not just about what we are doing like on that external level, it's really what we're doing on an internal level as well. So I'm not sure if some things on the external level in terms of like your job, like schedules need to change, or like boundaries need to be made, or time commitments need to be altered, or something like that, but along with that, making sure that your energy is good is going to be the thing that helps you the most at this time, Ruth. So that's what I have for you. Again, this healing energy is going to be sent to you for the next 10 days or so, but I would like for us to communicate back and forth. So in the email that I send to you, after this live stream, reach back out to me, let me know some practices that you've been doing, and we can kind of see where we can tweak some things and have more areas for improvement, because I want you to get better the more and the more that, like, even if you decide to see me or not, I want you to get better as time progresses. I don't want you to cultivate or develop any more dangerous health concerns for you down the line, because no changes have been made. So we'll make sure that you're set up right. You're very, very welcome. I'm going to go ahead and tap out of your energy. Beautiful. Great. Who else do we have here today? I think we had somebody else as well after Emily. Yep. So Emily, we have you next. After that, we have Juliana. So Emily, if you are still here, go ahead and let me know in the chat. I'm going to read your area of concern. Okay, so we have a little bit of self-doubt, and we have some anxieties about money. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here in terms of your energy. Yay! Good that you're still here. So Emily, go ahead and consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Ooh, wow, a lot of headspace energy. Let's just start there. Got a lot of headspace energy, so much overwhelm. So we have an overactive crown. You probably, let me see, with the third eye. Interestingly enough, the third eye is in a place of underactivity, and it's heavily impacting your throat. So this whole entire, excuse me, as I do an energetic release on your behalf, give me a second. A lot of energy up here, girl. So what we have to do is make sure that we are grounding. So you may hear me say grounding a lot. Grounding is having skin to earth energy. Skin to earth contact, and through that you can decompress a lot of that energy. You can discharge and expel a lot of that mental overwhelm. And a lot of times when we are going through life and we're trying to hit it from like a logical point of view, we're trying to think our way into things, think our way out of things, we are chronically worrying, things like that. We have the negative soundtrack going on and spiraling over and over and over again. It's due to a lack of us being in our own physical body and being in the present moment. So you being able to ground yourself is you getting into your physical body and being in the present moment all in one. Getting into some sort of physical activity is also going to be something that helps you, because you need to, like, your body needs to feel here and now. You said, yes, this resonates for sure, not wanting to be in the present. So what happens with that is that your body has no idea the difference between when you think about things in the future and when you think about things in the past. And what I can tell is that you're thinking about a lot of things in the future. So when you're thinking way too far ahead, your body, physical body, is reacting to all the things that you're thinking. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm anxious because I'm not going to have money in the future. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get into these schools that I want to be in. And oh my gosh, I have this self-doubt about in the future. If I get an interview, if I write this email, it's not going to be the best. Your physical body is reacting to all of that. So it's stressed, it's anxious, it feels, like it's in doubt, it feels insecure. But if you were to tap back into the present moment, everything starts to calm down and your nervous system will actually begin to regulate itself. When you have a regulated nervous system, everything that is supposed to function in your body functions more properly. And that's exactly the state of being that we want to get to, because when you're in that state of being, you then tap into a flow, and your own consciousness will start to get into your body much easier. So you're no longer operating out of a state of fear, doubt, lack, or worry. You're no longer operating out of the ego, but you're operating out of a state of being in your own spirit. And in that case, you will have the confidence, you will have the support that you need, you'll have the security that you need, and you will be able to manifest more powerfully. So Emily, if you haven't already, a good reference for you is going to be at the top of my page. It's called Chakra Codes, and that shows you how you use your energy centers to manifest. Just having that knowledge in the back pocket, it's a free masterclass if I didn't mention that, but having that energy in your back, or having that information, in your back pocket is going to open your eyes to how manifestation really works and how your energy centers can be impacted, and like how that impacts your manifesting ability, and just the overall flow of energy in your being. So that free masterclass is something to keep in mind. If it resonates with you to go through a program with me, I will recommend Beyond Balance, because this is exactly, I go over how to regulate your nervous system in there with that program, and all the practices that you can use if that's something that you feel like you're ready for at this time. If not, again, that masterclass is going to be essential, and I would probably say, like, the next time you catch me on a live stream, get another one so we can continue this work together, because I can already tell this is not a one and done situation for you. It's never a one and done situation for anyone. I rarely have a healing session that I'm like, okay, like, you're healed forever. It doesn't necessarily happen like that. We see what's going on, we get to the root cause, we can clear that root cause, and then it can come into a state of balance, and then we kind of wean off of the healing a little bit here and there and just do some maintenance, just like everything else that you would get in terms of like a doctor's visit or stuff like that, massage, chiropractor. And so that's what I would say. But then you could just do that maintenance by yourself if you knew the tools of how, and that's where the Beyond Balance comes into play for you. But I just wanted to kind of give you that information, so when you're rewatching this, take some notes, because that will really, really, really help you, because the amount of energy that I'm seeing up at the crown is like nauseating. It's like dizzy, it's like confused, it's like way too much. And so I can sense for you a lot of like burnout almost. Definitely like a lot of burnout. You're like, thank you, what you've said made me smile for some reason. I really appreciate this. Good. I'm glad that we were able to connect today and kind of give you this healing and this information and this background on what your energy is doing. I'm literally just going to stay up here at the crown and just beam a whole bunch of Reiki here and allow that to facilitate all the way down through the rest of your energy centers, so that energy can be discharged, because that's really what I'm sensing for you that you are needing. I'm going to write some Reiki symbols onto your crown, third eye, and throat. To help you calm down, to help you feel stable, to help you with the feelings of ease. You also get migraines a lot. This is why. You said this feels awesome in my head, made my head tingle in a great way. Good. Make sure that you're really taking care of yourself the next few days. This healing energy gets sent to you for the next 10 days, so take care of yourself. Go to sleep when you're supposed to go to sleep. If you find yourself worrying, if you find yourself in your head, do a physical activity, get in your body, start stretching, start exercising, do some jump rope, get into a flow of some sort with your physical body. You gotta literally distract yourself in a physical sense if you're someone who gets caught up in your head too much. All this is like the precursor to helping you with your finances, by the way. So we can't go anywhere with finances unless you're set energetically first. Emily, I want you to take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, and I want you to do one huge inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to push all of that mental energy down throughout your whole entire being and extending out through the bottoms of your feet. So inhale and exhale, pushing it down, down, down. You'll start to feel a little bit of like a melting sensation in your head, all the way down. Push the energy all the way down through the bottoms of your feet. And so that kind of practice is something that is essential for you, but making sure that you're doing that when you're having skin to earth contact is where it's going to help you the best, okay? So that was just a practice to help you get into the flow of how you can do that, but going outside, skin to earth energy, contact, I don't know why I keep saying that, take off the shoes, take off the socks, barefoot on grass, okay? Not concrete, no sand, If you live by the ocean or by water, you can dip your feet in there as well, as long as it's a place that it's like moving water, not like stagnant or stale water, like a flat lake or something like that. If it's very windy, that could be okay for a lake. River's fine, but if it's just like a pond or something very stagnant, don't use that kind of water. You want that flow, okay? So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap in. Every other resource that I have for you, I'll send to you in an email afterwards, and we can chat more if you want to chat more about your energy and things you can do to kind of tweak and improve different areas of your life. But thank you so much for allowing me to tap in. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. So I found Reiki by accident and was using it to sleep as an ASMR thing, and now my temper and emotions are massively regulated. Yes, rock on. I love to see some progress in your guys' healing journey. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, let's see what we got going on. We have Juliana. Juliana, if you were still here, let's see what your areas of concern are. Yes, you're here. I see you. Okay. I'm struggling with anxiety and depression since February of this year. Very recent. Also recently, I've been constantly sick with gut issues. My energy feels drained. Okay. I'm going to tap into your energy and see what's going on here. I have an idea of what's going on, but I want to make sure before I open my mouth and say anything. Yeah, let's tap in before I say anything, but I have a feeling. I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Juliana, what is the company that you keep around you right now? Who are the people that you keep around you? Is there anybody at work, anybody in the home that is bringing you stress? A partner's family or family members, a friend's family or family members, extended family of yours. I don't know if I said coworkers, but coworkers. What's going on with the people in your life right now? My family is definitely a big stressor lately. Okay. Do you live in the same house as them? Specifically my older sister, for some reason I was going to say a female or a woman, so some sort of divine feminine presence. You do live with them. Yep. They are directly impacting your energy. Directly. And if you're going through something specifically with your older sister right now, every single time she's talking about you, every single time she's venting to somebody, every single time she's telling, the stories or trying to get her part out and have other people listen, it is impacting you every single time she's thinking about you or talking about you specifically, okay? So what is going to be the most important thing for you at this time is to protect your energy. I say it all the time during my live streams and all the time in my content. You have to protect your energy by cleansing your energy. When you cleanse your energy, just like you would take a shower every day, brush your teeth every day, wash your dishes when they need to be washed, the same thing happens to you energetically. And so our energetic field is something that radiates and extends outside of us, and if it is weak, we continue to get sick. If it is something that we are not continuously cleansing, anything that's stuck on the outside of the energetic field, and specifically because you live in this environment, it's always around you, like it's physically always around you. If that is not being cleared, it will start to go more and more into your energy, depending on, like, let's say you have a bad day, you get sick, you get angry, you get frustrated. It's like, whoop, opens up and it sinks right back in, okay? And so what we want to do is clear that energy from the outside. So that takes doing the physical practice of energy cleansing yourself. I'll send you the video to that in the email afterwards. And then this healing session is great because we're doing some of that energy clearing, but the cleansing, again, is going to be something that you're responsible for. And I'm going inside into your energy center. So it's almost like I'm doing microscopic work inside of you, stuff that you may not be able to kind of get yourself, and clearing you from the inside out. And I will need your help to clear yourself from the outside in, okay? Let's see what else is going on. If whatever situation you're going through right now with your sister has been impacting your sense of security, your, like, who you are, if she's been questioning who you are, what you provide, what your value is, what your worthiness is, if she's been putting to question just like things about your confidence or anything like that, it's directly impacting that sickness. So I'm not going to say that it's like that person directly is causing your sickness, but they're not helping it. And your body is trying to purge that. So you're having gut issues, it's trying to purge it, it's trying to release it. Whatever was happening energetically has manifested physically. And so you said she's definitely questioned the validity of my feelings. Okay, got you. So when that happens again, we can feel physically, or excuse me, emotionally wounded and energetically wounded. And a lot of that, when people are putting to question who we are and like what we feel, what we do, how we provide certain things, a lot of it can hit you in the heart space, but can also hit you in the gut almost. You know, like when someone gives you like an insult and it makes you feel weak in your gut, that's typically due to an underactive solar plexus, or maybe even a blocked solar plexus. And so I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the solar plexus for you. Obviously, you're going through the physical stuff with that. So an egg cleanse. I'm going to make sure that I send you the video to the egg cleanse. An egg cleanse is a great way to also extract that sickness from your body to get you into a state where you're feeling a lot better. But also, if you've been having a lot of emotions that you've been trying to release and you haven't been able to, or people are questioning your feelings and how valid you are and things like that, and what you stand for, maybe that can overwhelm the heart space. And if your heart space is in a state where it's overactive and you have a lot of emotions going on, that water energy will impact the fire energy that you have going on in your solar plexus, diminishing that energy there, causing imbalances. And so again, everything that manifests into the physical form begins as energy first, and I'm sensing a lot of this kind of stuff for you. So knowing to energy cleanse using the 5 elements, doing an energy cleanse with an egg, super helpful, and protecting your peace as much as you can on a physical level. So the environment that you're in, whatever you gotta do, you gotta do. If it's time away from the home, if it's you know, kind of secluding yourself a little bit more, being more of a hermit inside the home, whatever. But you're in a state right now of healing, and so you don't want to keep going into the trenches, if you will, to do the battles and stuff like that until you're feeling kind of 100%. Because again, with a weakened energy field and you being sick, you're already not at your 100%. And so get to feeling normal before you start to have more of those conversations and stuff like that. Right now, it's not a time to go into battle. Right now is a time to kind of retreat and heal those wounds. You said definitely my environment has hindered my ability to heal. I have a couple videos on my TikTok that talk about how to protect yourself when you live in environments that are not conducive to your healing journey, and creating sacred spaces, whether that's literally in your closet. For years, my sacred space was my bedroom closet. So if you have to do that, don't feel bad. The car was a huge one for me. And then just being outside in nature as much as possible was also very, very healing. But that's what I have for you, my dear. I've infused some Reiki symbols into certain areas to really help you with the solar plexus, really help you with the heart space. But the rest of it, in order for you to maintain the work that we're doing, specifically because you live in that environment and it's always going to be around you, you got to put in some work and make some changes, and you're going to notice a big difference. So I'm going to leave all that information again in your email. Have you take one deep breath in and out. Very good. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Alrighty tighty. Let's see who else we have here. Okay, did I do everybody? I did Celia, I did Ruth, Emily, and Juliana. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Lorena, if you would like a personal healing session, you can go to the top of my page, click the link in my bio, and click live healing sessions. Let me know what your area of concern is, and then we can get into your healing. I struggle with anxiety a lot. Any tips? Cleansing and grounding your energy is going to be my overall tips. People who are like watching this live stream from the beginning till now are like, she says the same things over and over again. I know, it's because I always have the same advice for the same questions because people pop in and pop out, but at least the repetition is helping you. So if you're sitting here having anxiety or going through depression or you're needing to regulate your energy and you hear me say the same thing over and over and over again and you're not doing it already, then make sure that you're doing it. But for anyone who's dealing with a lot of anxiety and who's looking for an actual solution to reduce that, regulate their nervous system, then I want you to DM me the word balance, and I will send you the information to my program Beyond Balance that goes over exactly how to heal yourself from the inside out so that you are releasing that stress, releasing that anxiety, and getting into a place of balance. It's not letting me in. Lorena, I think you asked me in a previous live stream if I have Venmo. You can send me a Venmo. It's at Melody Unique, MELODYUNIQUE. And you can leave me a note there of your area and concern. I don't know why it doesn't let you in. Maybe, I don't know if you don't have PayPal or something like that. John Michael, send it to me in a DM so I can send you the link, because I can't send you links here on the chat. Yes, Reiki can help you heal from traumatic experiences. Have you experienced palpitations or flutters before? I don't believe that I have. But tapping into your heart space and seeing the direct message of why that's going on for you on an energetic and spiritual level, even an emotional level, why your heart is going through that, and listening to what your heart has to say to you can really help you understand why this is happening. And if it takes you to go to the hospital and get some sort of visit and see what's going on there, then definitely do that as well. You got to hit it from an energetic standpoint and a physical standpoint too. For those of you who are requesting me like plucking or doing this, that, and the other, I'm only taking requests through the link in my bio. So other than that, I'm just going to be giving some general Reiki to the collective. And if it includes plucking, then it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm only taking personal requests for very specific areas of concern through the link in my bio, so I can make sure that I'm getting to everyone who has reached out to me. Let's see. Beautiful. Okay, good. Making sure I'm not missing out on that. And Lorena, let me know if you want to go through Venmo or not. And if anything, Lorena, you can always just DM me and I'll send you a different link to have you get one of your sessions. Oh, I think I'm doing this incorrectly. Let me change this. Oops. Why is this not working? Sure I have this. Okay, Lorena, I see you here. And so for you, Lorena, it says money blocks. Yeah, it went through. Perfect. Good. So I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat for me. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. I see what's going on. Whew, a couple different things. Okay, give me 1 second here. A lot of headspace energy. Overactive crown, overactive third eye. The words that you're speaking are impacting your finances as well. But ultimately, when you are looking to manifest more money, it's going to come with you making sure that your root is in a state of balance and that your heart is in a state of balance, because it's like your root is the sense of, or the center, if you will, of security, support, protection, safety. It's like our basic fundamental needs. It's what connects us to the physical plane and the material plane and our resources. And when that area, when that root center is not in balance, it's really gonna have you feeling like, oh my gosh, it's always really hard to make ends meet, or like I can't do this, and like it makes you feel feelings of doubt and insecurity when it comes to your finances. But once you have that in a state of balance and you're feeling good, then we move up to the sacral, the solar plexus, which is like the willpower for you to be able to carry out the actions that will bring in the finances for you. And then the heart space is like the capacity, right? So like when your root is in a state where it's balanced, you're always going to have like what you need, but not always what you want. Like you're always having just enough or like a little bit under what you need, but you're still able to like scrape by and like get things together for yourself. But if you're looking to maximize the amounts that you receive, that's going to be in the heart space. And again, every single energy center, adds into this. It's a different component of manifestation. So Lorena, for you, I would definitely say, going to the top of my page after this live stream and watching the chakra codes video. It's a free masterclass, but it's chakra codes and it tells you how manifestation really works. That's going to help you understand the flow of how manifestation comes in from spirit or from thought into the physical form. And that's going to help you understand how that relates to you monetarily. Now, of course, we're doing some healing to release you from these blockages, to bring more balance into that crown, into that third eye, into the root, into the heart space. But just know that if you're looking to really see your external reality reflect your internal reality in a positive way, you got to make sure that you're working on your internal reality first. All right. And so that's what we're doing here, which is great. Something that will help you in terms of a program for me is Beyond Balance. I know that you've been here for a while, so you probably have already heard me talk about Beyond Balance in some sort of way. Beyond Balance is like the second step after the Chakra Codes Masterclass. So the Chakra Codes Masterclass shows you how to manifest success in health, wealth, and relationships through the energy centers. But if some of them are blocked, the Beyond Balance program teaches you how to heal those energy centers so that you can facilitate that success and you can facilitate those manifestations into your life. That is working on your inner world. And when your inner world and your inner being are in a state of alignment, everything else in your external reality will then reflect that. But if you're experiencing money blocks on an external level, that is the universe trying to help you by showing you have blockages on an internal level. So hopefully all of that was very clear and you're starting to understand like, okay, this is exactly what I need to do in terms of like next steps. I'm gonna have you take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, place them on your crown and really facilitate that energy down through your crown into the third eye, but don't keep it there. I want you to breathe out, and breath, every inhale you're breathing into that area, and as you breathe out, facilitate that beautiful energy that you have, or that excess, that overwhelm, the overthinking, the chronic worrying, and bring that all the way down through the bottoms of your feet, okay? So inhale. And then exhale the energy down, down, down through the bottoms of your feet. Again, inhale. Exhale, down, down, down. We're going to do this 4 more times in through the nose. Down through the bottoms of your feet. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more time. Inhale. exhale. Beautiful. Good job. That kind of process, you can do that when you're outside grounding your energy with skin to earth contact, okay? And that will help you really discharge any excess stress, anxiety, doubt, worry, fear when it comes to your money. And then when you're doing that as well, the energy of earth has its own medicine and it will balance you. It will balance you and really help you with that root, because your root is the energy center that connects you to the earth energy, the physical plane, the material plane. And that will help you with your senses of stability, security, fulfillment, safety, protection. But it'll also balance out a lot of the overwhelm that I was sensing for you in the crown. A lot of that. Good. Infusing some Reiki symbols here to help you with empowerment, help you with flow, ease, support, security, comfort. I would definitely say reach out to me when I'm sending you that email, and kind of you can talk to me a little bit more about the situation that you're in or how you are experiencing these money blocks, things that you've been trying to do already, energetically or spiritually to help you, or even externally if you've been trying to get raises, promotions, things like that. But this is definitely something that we can work on. So if you feel like it resonates to talk to me about it, we can work on it some more. But thank you so much for trusting me with your energy today. When you get the replay, watch it over and notate some stuff so that you can catch all the notes that we're talking about today and like say, okay, this is what I got to do. I wrote it down. I have my game plan. But thank you so much for tapping in. I'm going to go ahead and tap out. Beautiful. All right, we had a couple more in here, so let me go ahead and stretch out my feet a little bit. So we have Jenny. And then Gwendolyn. Hi, Gwendolyn again. I see you in here. Okay, so Jenny, if you're still here, I see that your areas of concern are migraines and first trimester symptoms. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much for letting me know that you got a little baby. Beautiful. I'm going to tap in, just making sure that, yes, you're here. Good, good, good. Yes, I see you, Gwen. Gwen, you are right after Jenny. Okay, great. How do you cleanse your energy? You tap into a lot of different people's energy. I have this, I have fire, I cleanse my energy previously, I cleanse my energy afterwards, I ground afterwards. I do a lot, you guys. I know you see me and I come in here and yes, I tap into a lot of energies. I have a whole entire system. So I have this, which protects me. I have my candle that protects me, which is the element of fire. I use earth to protect me. I usually cleanse with some sort of water afterwards. At the end of the work day, I'll take a shower. And then I just infuse myself with a lot of positivity and stuff like that. But Reiki doesn't allow me to absorb the energy, but from hosting a live stream, from being engaging, for answering your questions, for being in like tip-top shape and everything like that, it does take a lot on a physical level, and that's how I cleanse. So Jenny, I'm gonna have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, beautiful. So let's go ahead and see here for you. I'm going to primarily work on the headspace for you, but again, if you have heard the message time and time and time again on this live stream, I'm not sure how long you've been here, Jenny, but grounding your energy is going to be very important in helping you alleviate those migraines, and doing some energy cleansing in terms of like maybe fire or a little bit of water at the top of your head can definitely help. So like Florida water, moon water, things like that. Even when you step into your shower water every single day, you can say, please purify me to release me of any symptoms, release me of migraines, things like that. I'm going to go very gentle. I'm not going to do any extractions because you're pregnant and I don't do any extractions with pregnancy. So I'm just going to beam all of this energy to you very, very lightly. Keep my movements very gentle. Jenny, I'm going to have you take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, place them on your crown, on your head. Give yourself just beautiful, loving energy. Thank this area for all that it does for you. It helps you think, it helps you connect to spiritual messages, it helps you connect to collective wisdom, it helps you to process, it helps you to imagine, to visualize, it helps you to generate ideas. So just thank your crown for everything that it's doing for you. Keep breathing. Good, good, good. Good. I'm feeling that area relieve a lot of pressure, release a lot of pressure, so that's very, very good. That's what we like to see. I'm going to write some Reiki symbols on you to really help with the ease and the calm of these migraines, of this mental energy. You can release your hands from the top of your head if you have not already. You can place them on your heart space if you please. Good. Breath work is going to be very, very, very beneficial for you. So using the element of air to help you cleanse. But again, water, earth, very good. Very good to help you cleanse. I would say for you, if you feel like joining in on a program, I would say that I want to see here for you because I'm not sure if you're like a work from home or 9-to-5 mom or that you will be. In that case, if you're really looking to stay consistent in your healing journey while balancing work and parenthood, then the Unblocked program is going to be the one for you. If you're just wanting to know how to regulate your nervous system, if you're wanting to decompress stress and anxiety energy, if you're looking to kind of understand when your energy centers are blocked and then how to heal them, the Beyond Balance program is going to be the best. But if you're not ready for a program, then doing probably like a one-on-one hour-long Reiki healing session to help alleviate this for you even more would be ideal. If you decide, which we can talk about it later, to do the Beyond Balance program, I would say don't do any energy purging until after the baby has come. Very good job, very good job. All right, I'm gonna have you take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Everything that I had mentioned in terms of resources, I'm gonna send to you in an email after the live stream. Thank you so much for trusting me with this process. I'm gonna go ahead and close you out. good. Someone was asking who was next in line. You're very welcome, Jenny. Someone was asking who is next in line or how long is the wait. Right now I have Gwen who's next, and so anyone who wants to come in after Gwen for a personal healing session, go ahead and do so. But do so as soon as possible. I've already been on this live stream for over 2 hours, and I usually don't exceed my 2-hour limit. So if anyone else wants to get in, I will allow you to come in. But even so, even if I leave this live stream and you guys are still wanting a mini personal session, it'll just get sent to you in a pre-recorded video afterwards. Don't feel like it has to be on the live stream. It can definitely be afterwards for anyone else who's wanting to get in, but maybe you just got into the live stream right now and you're like, what's going on? I didn't know. Then that's available for you. Tiare, anyone who wants to get on the list, go to the top of my page, click the link in my bio, and hit TikTok live session so that I know what your area of concern is and I can get it into the order of things. Ken's, yes, you can message me separately if you want through DM over here on TikTok or on Instagram. Crystal, yes! You're like, hello, Melody. I absolutely love the Beyond Balance program. I'm so happy, Crystal. Keep me posted. I know that I think that you commented on one of the videos. I read it, but it like left my mind already. So thanks for participating in the comment section of the program and keep me updated with how things are going. Of course, you can send me a little voice memo on Instagram. Okay, so Gwen, let's get into your healing. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Okay, just health. Gwen, in the future, if you want to talk a little bit more about exactly what's going on with you in health, if it's private, that's fine. We can talk like behind the scenes so that I can get a little bit more of an understanding of what's really going on with you. That could be good to help you progress in the way that you're wanting to progress. But if not, I'll just meet you energetically, and that's totally fine too. So let's go ahead and tap in. I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Okay, feeling a lot of stuff in the heart space for you. I'm not sure if that's where I was feeling a lot of stuff last time too. But definitely the heart space. So I'm going to focus in on that. You said just respiratory and allergies. Respiratory, heart space. Okay, gotcha. All right, we can definitely focus in on that. Doing an egg cleanse, Gwen. An egg cleanse can really help you if you're experiencing like a lot of mucus, a lot of the allergy symptoms like that, inflammation. An egg cleanse can be very powerful. I have the video on how to do that here on TikTok, but I'll try and remember to send it to you separately. If I forget for any reason to send you that link, just know it is here on TikTok, or you can email me and say, can you please send the egg video? And I'll be like, yes, I got you covered. Keep breathing, Gwen. Take your hands, rub them together. Blow into them 3 times. Place them on your heart space. Infuse yourself with beautiful healing energy. Release, release, release. Breathing deep. Good. I'm going to infuse some Reiki symbols here for you. For the chest, the heart space, any areas that are physically impacted by your allergies as well, infusing some symbols to clear that away so that you can release with ease, with comfort, with peace. I can sense that your energy is getting a lot better at receiving Reiki, so that's very, very good. Things are just kind of falling off and falling away very easily for you, so I love to see that. Got some stuff going on in the crown, top of the head. I'm not sure if those allergies are making you feel very like just stuffed up and that there's a lot of pressure going on at the top of your head. I don't necessarily feel like it's mental overwhelm. It can be, but I actually sense it's like physical pressure, like right up here almost, where energy may just kind of accumulate within you. Maybe it's the sneezing, maybe it's if you're having like lack of oxygen, that could also just kind of like make your brain feel that way. So I can sense that here now. Breaths. Let's do 3 together. In here, in through the nose, and out. And make them as long as you possibly can. Take it slow, and out. Sensing something to be extracted in the heart space again, so we're going to go ahead and extract that now. Feels a little pressure in like the right side or the right lung. I feel like I had probably suggested to you before the Beyond Balance program. If you're not ready for a program, a one-on-one, like full hour-long session would be my next suggestion. And definitely that egg cleanse that I was talking to you about, definitely the egg cleanse. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I wanted to say. Nope, I think that was it. So if not beyond balance, if you're not ready for that one-on-one session, just so we can like get all of those energy centers, we worked on a couple today, but it really allows me to tap in a different way, off of a live stream, obviously. And so it's a distraction-free zone for the both of us. We can communicate over Zoom as well, so we can chit chat about what you have been doing, what you're experiencing. And I set you up with a whole game plan for every single one of your energy centers to make sure that it's in flow and you're in a state of peace, harmony, and balance throughout your whole energetic system. But that's something to just look into, especially since I know that we've done a healing here before and you had one here today. Just giving it like a whole, let's just do the whole shebang, could really make a positive difference in getting the whole top to bottom done for you. So thank you so much for, again, allowing me to tap into your energy and trusting me with this process. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. Beautiful. I'm going to see if anyone else has tapped in for a reading or a healing. Okay, good. So that's all that I got for right now. If anyone else would like to get a personal healing session, it's going to happen off of the live stream, but I will send you a pre-recorded video. Just let me know what your area of concern is over at the top of my page, the link in my bio, and click TikTok live healing sessions. It was such a pleasure to connect with you today, as always. You guys are real ones if you've been listening to this whole entire live stream session. If you are in a state in your life right now where you're really looking for a solution to decrease or minimize your stress and anxiety, you're really looking to protect and cleanse your energy, you're wanting to heal your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies so that you can really stay resilient no matter what kind of chaos the day throws at you, or your home or your work environments throw at you, then DM me balance and I will send you the information to enroll to my Beyond Balance program. It's just 4 weeks. It does also have pre-recorded Reiki sessions on there to help all 4 of those energy bodies for you, but it's going to allow you to take healing into your own hands so that you can heal from the inside out and heal from the outside in. This really is a game changer when it comes to specifically a lot of stress and anxiety, but any sort of imbalance that you have going on, you'll be able to locate it for yourself and then bring healing to that. If you're also looking to bring more manifestations into your life when it comes to health, wealth, or relationships, this is going to be a really good program for you to benefit from as well. So if you have any questions, let me know what those are in the DMs or in an email if you want to email me separately. But again, just DM me balance and I'll send you the link to enroll, and you can sign up, and it's self-paced so you can get started whenever you please. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.